We might be starting just a little bit backwards because we're going to start with the pie crust. And because we're going to pre-bake it, we need to poke some holes in it. This is called docking. You would also do this with a pizza crust. Except on the pizza crust, you wouldn't dock the sides, and on these, I do. Okay, after we dock it, then we're going to take one egg white that we've beaten up with a whisk a little bit, and we're going to paint the inside of it. We're not going to go crazy with this. We're just doing this to seal the crust because the filling that's going in here is pretty liquid, and we don't want a soggy crust. Okay. Now it's going to go in the oven for 7 to 8 minutes at 375 degrees. Well, I'm going to get to show you exactly what happens if you bake an empty pie shell without putting any weights in it. That's coming up. What we got to do next is open some eggs up. Then we're going to dump in the yolk from the earlier egg and also the white that we didn't use on the earlier pie crust painting. Then we're going to whip all this up. Bring out a bowl. We need 1 cup of heavy cream. This is at room temperature. 1.5 cups of milk. Our eggs. Probably don't want to forget our 3/4 cup of sugar. We have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we've got that all nicely whisked together. And I will show you now what I meant about that pie crust. You will notice that the sides of the pie crust didn't stay up. I know that's going to happen, and I still didn't put pie weights in it. I'm just not thinking well enough tonight, I guess. And I always, anytime we have a liquid pie, I always put it in a cookie sheet. I really don't like cleaning my oven that well. Okay, so we're going to just stir this one last time and pour it in the pie shell. And it's going to actually overflow my pie shell, but I really don't care much. Then we have one little other thing here. We have to sprinkle the top with some nutmeg. My grandmother made these pies when I was a kid. My memory is that I liked them, but at the same time, I'm not sure that I did. However, recently I did have some custard and I really liked it. So I've been wanting to make this pie for a while. This started out as a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, by the way. And there's probably a better way to apply it than this, but I'm not too sure what it is, and this is working. Okay, now this is going in the same 375 degree oven for 35 to 45 minutes. What's really going to happen is at about 35 minutes, I'm going to take a dry kitchen knife and stick it halfway between the edge and the center. If it comes out clean and the center is still a little bit jiggly, it's coming out of the oven because it's done at that point. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, it's morning. Our custard pie has been in the refrigerator all night long. So it's nice and firm, or at least as firm as it's ever going to be. And let's take a slice. I'm still feeling bad that I neglected to put the pie weights in when I baked the crust, so the sides of it all fell down. Here's our custard pie. And let's take a taste. Let's take a second taste. It's pretty much as I remember my grandmother's. Hers was better, but this is my first. Thanks for watching. If you like pie, watch this video right here.